Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, and welcome to the 2017 Tapped Out Award Ceremony. So I am one of the hosts, Magnus Robert. Of course, the other hosts, Nuclear Videos HD, Ted 2001, Lorcan the Hedgehog, and DT, they will also be involved in this results ceremony. Sam, unfortunately, isn't going to be involved as I originally planned, but that's okay. He will be writing a blog on it, so if you would like to go over to his blog, I'll put a link in the description. Please go and check out his opinion on the results. Anyway, so, of course, today I will be doing your best character, your worst character, and your best NPC. If you haven't already, please do go check on Nuclear Videos HD. He has got part 1 with the first 2 awards, I think, best event and worst event. So definitely go check out his one if you haven't already, because you want to watch this in chronological order. And after my video, you will be directed to Ted's channel, where he will give the third part of the results. Anyway, and there will be a playlist in my channel if the links don't work in the description or something, but there should be a link in the description to each part. Anyway, so let's get into my results. So big thank you to everyone who got involved this year. We had over 170 people involved, so that's really, really cool. Last year we had 160, so we had 10 more people. I know it's not many more, but the fact that we got a little bit more is pretty cool. So yeah. So first of all, we have the best playable character. So we had, of course, 6 contenders for this. We had 6 contenders for every award apart from best episode time, because of course that was a bit of a difficult one. So the runners up for this were, of course, Bleeding Gums Murphy, Norbert Van Houten, The Evil Shopkeeper, Jebediah Springfield, JG, and Femme Fatale. So 6 really, really cool characters. Of course, you guys voted, so I'm going to go in the order that they, of course, in the order of, like, worst to best. So the one that got the least votes was, of course, Jebediah Springfield, unfortunately, followed closely by Femme Fatale, who only got 99.9%, followed by, it would appear, a tie between JG and The Evil Shopkeeper, who both got 15.1%, then followed by Norbert Van Houten, who got 17.4%. So, of course, the winner of the 2017 Best Character Award goes to Bleeding Gums Murphy with a whopping 34.9%. The next award, we have to, of course, go to the worst playable characters, who we do need to address, because sometimes they give us some playable characters we just don't need, and they're just awful, and we just don't need them. So, of course, this year, the 6 runners-up for this were Caveman Mo, Exo Chilter, or however the hell you say her name, Agent Bont, the Tourists, who I know are technically 3 characters, but we just bundled into one because they're basically the same. They are the same characters, just duplicated 3 times, same tasks. Mozart, who of course is a Bart lookalike, and Dire Betty, who we got from the Valentine's event. So the best character, I guess, out of this entire thing, technically the best character, the one that got the least amount of votes, was Agent Bont, who personally I don't even know why was in this category, because I didn't mind Agent Bont that much. He was a meh character. There, followed by Dire Betty with a 9.9%. Then followed by Mozart with 8.1%. This closely followed by Exo Chilter, or however the hell you say her name, with 14.5%. And in second place with 20.3% is Caveman Mo, making the worst character of 2017, or the worst characters of 2017. Of course, the Tourists, with a whopping 43.6%. Of course, you guys clearly did not like these characters, because they nearly got half the votes. So yeah. And then finally, the final category I will be presenting, possibly my favourite category to present, which is why I'm so hell-bent on always presenting it, and that's the best NPCs. Now, I actually really do enjoy NPCs. A lot of people have mixed opinions about them and find them useless and think they're not worth it, but I really do enjoy my NPCs, so I love it when we get to rank them in terms of the best NPCs. So let's go into it. So, of course, the 6 contenders for this year were the Burns Dragon, the Homer Lizard, the Giant Screamer Pillar, Gooseus, the Battling Seizure Robot, and the Darwin Fish. So we'll go in order of the one that got the least amount of votes to the one which, of course, wins this award. So, the one with the least amount of votes was actually the Darwin Fish with only 8.1% of the votes, closely followed by Gooseus with 8.7% of the vote, and then also followed closely by the Giant Screamer Pillar, who got 9.3% of the votes. So they were the kind of the least free. And then with 15.7% of the votes, a fair amount, is the Homer Lizard. Then, closely followed, is the Battling Seizure Robot, which managed to get 21.5%, making the winner of this year's award for the best NPC, the Burns Dragon, with a fair amount at 36.6% of the votes. So you guys obviously really enjoyed the Burns Dragon, which is fair enough. Personally, I disagree, but that's fine. That's the beauty of this award. It's the community that decide. So anyway, guys, if you want to see the next part of this award ceremony, please go on to Ted 2001's channel, where he will be presenting the worst NPC, the best episode, and the best episode tie-in, and then followed by Lorcan, who will be doing the best and worst costume, and then finally Dylan will, or DT will, close it off with the best building and the worst building. So make sure that you guys definitely go check out them. You need to see them to complete this award ceremony. Personally, I think this year it's been really, really great. I've really enjoyed doing it, and I can't wait to do it next year again. I've definitely really enjoyed it. I feel like I haven't been involved in promoting it and advertising it as much as I did last year, purely because I have been busy. So if you guys didn't feel the enthusiasm that you may have felt last year, I completely get that. I kind of have been very on the fence with YouTube in the last couple of weeks because I've had a lot of uni work to do, and I've been doing stuff with friends. So unfortunately, I've put YouTube to one side this week. So I do apologize if you've missed any videos. But yes, go check out Ted's channel and his next video. And thanks for taking part if you took part in this award ceremony. And I'll see you next video. Goodbye.